Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation tonight. And this is a special call for new silvers in January 2024. And even though we have people that have been with Immunotech before January 2024, we want to welcome everyone because, celebrating the silver rank is a big accomplishment. And that's what we want to do today. My name is Alberto Vogt, Regional Sales Manager for the East of the United States. And with me, we have our good friend and colleague, Mary Day. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Hello, doing so well, Alberto. I'm excited to be here tonight to celebrate all of these amazing new silvers.
That's right. And congratulations to all because, obtaining the silver rank is not an easy feat, right? Even though we say that it's easy because, all you have to do is bring three people and then you're going to be silver. It's not as easy as it seems, right? Because you have to get out there, talk to people, get them on board. And normally, you are not used to doing all these things, right? Because you may be starting your immunotech business, you may not have enough experience yet developing a business like immunotech, and it's tough. And that's why we want to recognize you and congratulate you for doing just that. And now you're ready to continue to do the work. And now put your goal, set your goal for the goal rank, right? That's the next. And the only way you're going to accomplish that is continuing to bring the message of health and wellness to everyone. And most importantly, help your people, those that are trusting in you to do this. And so tonight we're going to talk about different behaviors that we recommend that you get used to and develop so that you can continue the growth of your immunotech business. So I'm going to share my presentation right now, and we're going to go ahead and start. All right. So here you go. Behaviors to get to the next level of gold. And the first behavior that you may be surprised because it's about making the decision. And you're going to say, but Alberto, I'm a silver now. I made the decision way back when I joined Immunotech. But you know what? Now it's the time to make a new decision to go to the rank of gold, to continue growing your business. So now that you're a silver, set your goals to the rank of gold. So whenever it is, so set the time and date, make sure you take your calendar and you say, well, if it took me, I don't know, a month, 2 months to get to the silver level, I'm going to work with my consultants, and maybe in the next 3 months, I'm going to reach the gold level. Could be 2 months or maybe this month, right? But set the date, put it in writing, and also share that information with your upline leaders, with your team. Why not do a Zoom meeting or in-person meeting to meet with your committed leaders to say, hey guys, we reach the silver level. How about if we all work together to get to the gold level? And once you get the commitment from everyone to continue to do what you're normally doing, but with a set date in mind, things are going to happen. So that's the first behavior. Make the decision to get to the gold level. And Mary, what about this next behavior?
So I just want to echo exactly what Alberto said about setting the date. A dream without writing it down or having a date is just that. It's just a dream, a wish. But the next thing that you should consider doing is scheduling your auto ship. So when you do this, you're going to know you're going to have that PV every single month. But also consider trying different products. If you're on Immunical and the green booster, that's great. But what about all the other things that we have to offer? Think about Magistral, think about K21, think about Cogniva, all of these things that you can experience. Try a variety of our products so that you can speak to each one of the benefits and your own personal experience with that.
That is right. And it's always a good idea to have also extra product, right, with you in case you have a customer or prospect that want to try it right away. Why not having a small, very small inventory of product? And that can be done through your AutoShip as well. Good job, Mary. Now, the next behavior, it's about building a significant customer base. As we have been talking about building a customer base. It's great to have customers in your organization, personal customers, and we recommend that you have at least 10 customers making purchases every month. Maybe today this month, you're going to enroll a couple of customers, the following month, a couple more. And eventually, in 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you're going to have more than 10. So make sure you continue to follow up with them and make sure at least 10 of them make purchases every day because that's going to increase your PSV. And talking about PSV, you may probably know about this, but we just want to make sure you understand the power of the personal sales volume. Because when we join Immunotech and we learn about the compensation plan, we learned that you have to have at least 400 points, right, to qualify for venture or silver, and you need 600 points to qualify diamond or above. But sometimes we don't really know that this PSV also includes customer purchases. So in this example you see here on the screen, let's say that you are the big circle, right? And you have 3 venture consultants underneath. And clearly that will make you a silver, right? But let's talk about the PSV. Let's say this month you already have 6,000 points because of your 3 legs, but you only place an order of 60 points. Clearly, this is under 400 points, and clearly you're not going to qualify. But that's where the power of the customer comes in play. Because if you bring a customer purchasing, let's say, a box of Immunocal, and another customer purchasing a box of Platinum, now you have a total of 490 points, and that's your PSV qualification over 400, and then you qualify. So make sure your PSV is always, getting better. It's always being more by adding customers to your organization. Keep doing your AutoShip, right? But bring customers because that's going to increase your PSV every time. And also, it's important to talk about this concept that Jaime Loquier, a renowned industry expert, he called it building consumer circles. Consumer circles. And he talked about that your business in reality is creating a network of consumers, right? That's what you're doing here at Immunotech. You're creating a network of consumers. And some of them are just going to be customers because they're going to take their product, but some others will also want to build the business like you are doing. So that's what it is. So when you bring new consultants, they can also bring new customers and consultants as well. So that's what you're doing here. And the goal will be for you to continue suggesting to everyone, all the consumers that you have, consultants or customers, to place their orders, let's say that first week of the month, or maybe the second week of the month, because that will set you up to know exactly what you need to do for the next 2 weeks and close the month strong. Okay, so that's the power of building a consumer circle. And also keep in mind that it's very important to have the right balance of customers and consultants in your organization, right? We sometimes talk about, for every 3 customers, you should bring 1 consultant, right? So it's good to have a good number of customers and also business builders that, like you, will grow their business as well. And let me show you an example on the power of telling or telling your consultants in your organization to bring customers. Let's say you have this organization here, right? You have 4 people in your first level. Then those 4 brought 4, right? That's 16 on your second generation. And then those 16 brought 4 people, 4 consultants. Now you have 64, right? Let's say they are all consultants, not customers. And let's say that each of them are placing orders of 500 points a month. Clearly, if you have those points, from your first generation, you're going to get 2,000 points. From the second generation, you're getting 8,000 points. And from your third, 32,000 points. That clearly, that will make you a gold, right, at the end of the month. But if we encourage all our consultants to not only continue to place their personal orders, but bring orders from customers, look what can happen. With the same number of consultants, if they just bring customers that will increase their PSV to 1,000 points, for example, 500 personal order and 500 from customers, with the same number of people, look at this. You can get to the super gold rank, right? Super gold, because of this extra 500 per person. Now you're generating over 84,000 points. And that's a super goal right there. But if you encourage your consultants to not only have 500 or 1,000, but go to, let's say, 2,000 points PSV per consultant, look at this. Same number of consultants, just by adding customers, can generate over 158,000 points that will clearly bring you to the rank of diamond. So that's the power of bringing customers into your organization. So, the more points with the same consultants, that will be incremental volume. Of course, your commission check is going to grow as a result of that. And then you're going to get to your next ranks quicker as a result of the volume generated by customers. And also, again, creating that customer portfolio is so, so important for your organization. And Mary, tell us about maintaining a strong posture.
So for this, think about how proud you are to be a part of this company. Think about the product and what the product has done for you. And what I mean by having a strong posture is being proud that you're a part of Immunotech, being proud of the product, being proud of the industry that you're in. Think about if you were to make $1 million this year with your Immunotech business, would you stand in Times Square with the rest of our trip earners and you would say, I made $1 million in my network marketing business? Or would you stand in the corner and like whisper it, right? Be proud of what you have, be proud of where you are and maintain that. Be loud and proud about it. Try not to be shy or say, oh, well, it's network marketing. Meh. No, you want to be loud and proud about it.
That is right, totally right. Feel proud of being a professional, not only in the network marketing industry, but with Immunotech for sure. The other behavior that is important for you as a new silver to develop is having an agenda full of activities that will help you grow your business. Make sure that every week you have appointments to talk to prospects for customers and also prospects for business builders, right? If you don't have these activities in your calendar every week, that means your business is not going to be growing. So keep that in mind. Just keep your agenda full of business activities. And also you could you could have this time allotted to accompany your new consultants to do their business activities as well. So keep that in mind. Having a full agenda is going to help you continue the momentum you have created in your Immunotech business. And what about these behaviors, Mary? Basic skills you have to learn.
Yes. So some of these you're already good at, which is why network marketing may have been attractive to you. First, meeting new people. And I always say that you guys are professional friend makers. Like you never meet a stranger, you can always strike up a conversation. If you're shy or you're introverted, maybe building on social media is something that feels a little bit safer, but meeting new people is something that you need to do. And from that, you want to build a contact list, just like Alberto was saying before. You want to work through that contact list and make sure that you have an organization system so that you know when you last talked to someone, when you need to follow up, and so on. Then, of course, invite to events. And we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about this, but events are so powerful. When somebody goes into a room and they see maybe 10 people instead of just one, they're going to say, maybe there's something to this. But you're also going to have to know how to present. Again, if you're an introvert, this may feel a little scary to you. Start small. Use your welcome kit with the flip chart and just practice, practice, practice. Just know how to present that and even ask for feedback after you've done a presentation. Ask your person, how can I get better? What could I have done that would make you want to hear more? And then, of course, the fortune is in the follow up. This goes back to working your contact list and understanding when you first contacted someone, when you're going to follow up, when, like, is it going to be 3 months down the road that you're going to follow up again? The fortune's in the follow up. It takes 5 to 12 contacts for someone to say yes to a purchase. And then familiarize yourself with the history of our company. We have been around for years and years, and that adds to the validity and the just the validity of the product, knowing that we've had so many papers written about us. Understand how to talk about that in your own way.
That's right. And another behavior that you must get used to is engaging with everyone who joins your business, because as of now, as a new silver consultant, of course you have your new 3 or 4 people that join you, but now you have to try and duplicate your efforts with them as well. So make sure you support them directly to grow their business too. Also make sure you teach them the activities that generate growth, those activities that Mary just talked about, right? Make sure you talk to them and make them understand the how good it is to learn and practice those activities. Also, be the example, serve as the example. If you do it first, I'm sure they're going to follow lead as well. And also maintain that effective communication with all your team members. Make sure you are adding them to your WhatsApp chat or Facebook group or whatever, method of communication you use. Also, have frequently one-on-one meetings with them. Remember, identify those committed leaders in your organization and meet with them regularly so that you can help them out, not only to learn new things, but also accompany them in their activities as well, and help them set their own goals, because if you know where you're going, you're gonna do the work to get there. So having goals is so important, and make sure you work with your people so that they can set their own goals as well. And Mary, you were talking about inviting to events. Tell us more about it.
Yes, I love to say leaders are born at events. There is nothing that matches the energy of an event. So whether that's ImmunoFest, our yearly convention, that is an incredible event to bring your team to and for you to be a part of as well. Regional events. If there's something going on in your town, be there if you can. That's where you're rubbing shoulders with others who have like minds that can teach you something that you maybe didn't know or give you an idea. If you go into these events open minded, you're going to learn something. And if there's nothing available to you, have a team event and be creative about this. Understand that your team, because we have social selling, so that means that you're probably building online. You can have a virtual event, you can have an in person event. Be creative with these, but make sure that you build that trust, that community feel through these events.
Yes, important, super important. And also, another important thing is to set yourself up for success. Even though you're doing this on your spare time, maybe 10 hours a week or 15 hours a week, treat it like a business, because if you do, it will pay you like one. So take it seriously, and whatever time you allot to do your immunotech business, do it seriously, because if you do, it's gonna give you results. Also, organize your home office in your home, because remember, your business is open. Make sure you have a little corner in your home so that you can do your administrative work, make those phone calls, and you're gonna feel great just having your own space to work your business. And also, as a business, start saving those receipts. When you go out for coffee with a prospect, if you get to travel because of one of those meetings and conventions, make sure you save those receipts. The hotel, airline, meals, because you may be able to deduct that from your expenses. So make sure you talk to your CPA, right? Because we're not CPAs here, but talk to your accountant, and they will give you more information as to how you can take advantage of these deductions. And also, again, we want to reiterate, continue to meet regularly with your leaders. Not only your downline leaders, but also your upline leaders, because you want them to be your coach, your mentors, right? Meet with them, and they are going to help you also and encourage you to continue to work. So your upline leaders, downline leaders, etc., etc., etc. And also, I want to bring to your attention that, create with some kind of form that you can use to follow up with your downline leaders, right? You want them to work on their own goals. Make sure you have a form like this available so that you can track their progress at least 3 months in a row. So in this case, I created this form here. You put their name, rank, and phone number, and even their why, because it's important for you to know their why in case you need to remind them. And also make sure you keep track of the number of orders that they have on a monthly basis, AutoShip orders, how many new consultants join, how many people in different ranks you have in your organization, the volume generated, and then as a result of these numbers, set your own goals and their goals as well, and then compare it the following month. So here on the second page, you can, even write information about which leaders they're supporting, which leaders they're working with, what the action plan for the month is, and then you can build from this. So if you would like a copy of this form, send me an email, send Mary a message or an email, and we will gladly send it to you so that you can use it as an example to follow up with your people. Mary, tell us about the Super Gold program.
Oh my goodness. So we know that the next step is gold, but let's think a little bit farther than that to super gold. So there's a huge chunk between gold and diamond. That's why we created Super Gold. Super Gold is an event where you get to rub shoulders with other people who are at the same spot you are, and it's like a leadership conference. So super, super exclusive. And what do you have to do to be there? First, you need to be paid as gold. Easy peasy, you guys are all on your way to doing that. You have to have 75,000 points and 2 gold legs. And we have changed this where it used to be you had to sponsor a gold, but now you can work with anyone in your downline and run with them, and you can both get to gold. You also have to have 4 active customers. So what this is it's a conference for English speakers. It's going to be in the Woodlands, and you get a corporate office tour, which is amazing, and $300 of travel credit. You also get to have a gold welcome kit. So you get these like cool little jackets, you get time with Mauricio, you get to hear from leaders. This is an amazing tool to help you build your business. And remember what I said, leaders are born at events. Not everyone gets to go to this event. So put this on your vision board and make sure it's a goal that you have in the future.
That's right.
And then,
Our
oh,
next
I'm sorry.
event, Mary, is in May. So they still have time to make it and come with us to the Super Gold program in May in the Woodlands.
We want to see you all there. So to finish up, we want to make sure that you have all of our contact information. So we know we have silvers from all over the nation. I, of course, am the English speaking, but Alberto can also help out. Anna, Sarah, please take a screenshot of this contact information if you don't have it already. We would love to hear from you. We want to be a partner in your success. So, is there any questions on behaviors to get you to the next level?
All right. Well, thank you. Jonathan wants to say something. So go ahead, Jonathan.
I thought it was very interesting, the super goals. Right now I'm just kind of working in my downline that I have at the moment, but I'm just sort of really excited to see how far I get. So getting to that super goal, I guess until May, I have some time. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's
But
right.
questions, I understood the majority of everything, but I don't know. This is exciting. So yeah.
I love your attitude, Jonathan. Oh my gosh, you're one of my favorites. For those of you who don't know, Jonathan just joined us in January. He's had an amazing experience with the product and he became silver in the same month that he started working his business, which is absolutely incredible. We're so excited to see the things that you're going to do and excited to work with you. So thank you for guys all for being here tonight.
That's right. And your next goal will be to help those that join you to reach their silver level as well. And when you do, you get to gold. And then from there, it's gonna get just better. So thank you everyone for attending our meeting tonight. And please continue to work hard and make things happen and spreading the word of health and wellness to everyone you know. Because if you keep doing it consistently week after week, your dreams are going to come true for sure. And thank you, Mary, again for being here with me. And thank you, Alberto, for being here with Mary. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Night.